Faith. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, a solid foundation for which to stand. It is a firmness and security of knowing. It is energy received upon demand. Faith is a conviction of things not seen, a proof or a certainty we feel. It's a knowledge we neither inherit nor learn, yet it's something we somehow know is real. Faith is something we talk about and we say that he's got it or she's got it or he don't. Faith is something we always say will improve, yet in our hearts we're doubtful we won't. Faith is spoken of in the good book. We read it and touch on its scope. 24 times in Hebrews 11 alone, it is written to help build our hope. Faith is a measure of belief and trust. One's faith determines the home of the soul. To experience faith to the fullest, to activate our heart, is the goal. Faith is not built on achievements of man. Faith doesn't climax while we're on earth. But the end result of a mountain of faith is eternal life beginning with our spiritual birth. Possessing great faith doesn't afford us a life absent of frustration and fear, but it does give us the tools to deal with the persecution and failure we have here. Faith will bring us in conflict, the world we see versus heaven afar. We may suffer physical as well as mental abuse, but it's faith that shines forth like a star. Faith is indeed the foundation, the security when adversity swells. Faith is a story that lingers on, the one that our character tells. When we develop our body and mind to perform, we succeed in a world that is seen. But development of heart is God's true request, transportation from earth to heaven and in between. Faith is a positive attitude. It is belief in God's promises and more. It's acceptance of all that God has prepared. 1 Corinthians 2:9 but mentions what he has in store. So today, as you examine your faith, ask yourself, where is my security this day? If it's not in God and the promises made, perhaps we reread what the good book has to say.